What's going on, y'all? It's Jabari, and today I'm staying in the bed all day. It's a mixture of things. I'm trying to heal this shoulder, trying to rest my body, because as a dancer, you know, you don't really get time to rest when you're dancing 24/7. And honestly, I'm going through it right now. Like, going through it. Depression's a real thing. Lost my dad, and it's really, really affecting me almost 2 years later. And I lost my girlfriend. The one woman that I didn't think I would ever really lose. And yes, losing her, to be honest, is a horrible feeling. But it's more along the lines of, like, I'm used to this happening, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to not being worth it to people, you know what I'm saying? And obviously the rebuttal would be, you have to be worth it for yourself, and you, obviously, and I am, and you know what I'm saying? I'm growing in that aspect, but it's hard, man. It's hard to lose people. So, with that being said, this isn't going to be a really upbeat video. It's going to be a lot of me drawing in the bed, me rolling around. I'm probably going to be talking to y'all, obviously, too. But, yeah, that's what we're doing. I've never seen this done before. I know a lot of people want to do it, though. You ain't got to act. You know you want to stay in bed all day. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I could give y'all, like, a little visual of what I see every day in my room. More hats. The hat collection is crazy. I haven't worn a hat in like 6 months because of my hair. But yeah. 20 minutes later. It's a lot harder than I thought. I'm already in the exact opposite position that I was when I started this video. I'm now facing the door, which means I feel like I'm about to leave. But no, I said I was staying in the bed, so I'm going to stay in the bed. I got ADD, so I feel like there's so much more that I should be doing. And since I'm not doing it, I feel very unproductive. Yeah, it's counterproductive, not unproductive. But I also know that if I don't rest, then I'm going to regret it later. And I tore my shoulder. As a dancer, you need your shoulder. You need all your body parts as a dancer. So somebody tell me this. Why in the English language do we have silent letters? Inform me, because at this point, no and K-N-O-W spells Kano. That, I don't know why and who said the K is silent. Because at the end of the day, if it's silent, why is it there? Like, this ain't even, you know, Cat Williams said it too, obviously. But, like, it's a good point. Kano. No. And why is it different meanings? It's the same word, different spelling, different meaning. Whoever did this, it's to you. Whoever came up with this. You make it so hard for people to come here from different countries and try to learn the language. Heck, you make it hard for the people that live here to learn the language. Cano. I don't cano. What are you thinking about doing today? I don't cano. Did you cano that I went to the... What is cano? It's not cano, but it should be. It's a K, ain't it? See? This is why I sucked at school. This is why I almost failed. Because of you, Mr. or Miss English putter up or other words. You know what? I got a question for you. Can you name a color that doesn't have the letter E in it? Comment below. But I bet you can't. So I just woke up. It's nighttime, and these are the hardest times because I don't know. I get to like thinking at night when like I'm alone and stuff. It's really hard, man. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I just keep losing. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost my dad October 14th, 2017, which is really crazy because it's 2019 now, and October this year will be 2 years. But it's hitting me so hard now. Like right now, okay, I'm okay, but I think about him all day. I think about how he can't tell me he loves me anymore. I think about how I can't tell him I love him. I keep thinking about how, you know, when you have those things and you want to get both parents' perspectives. I can't do that anymore. He can't come to shows. It's really crazy because like I lost him in a matter of 2 days. I had no idea that he was sick. He didn't know he was sick. Nobody knew he was sick. I've explained what happened in my vlog shortly after it happened. I think I vlogged a couple of days after, or a week after. I don't even know what it is, but that's up on my page. I'll explain it again for those that weren't here for that though, in short terms. So basically, my dad on Friday, October 13th, he was short of breath, so he went into the doctors. The doctors, and they didn't really do any tests. That's one thing that makes me mad to this day. They didn't do any tests really. They just said you have asthma, which most people don't really develop asthma later in life. From what I've heard, usually you just like have it. I've had it since I was 1 year old. I still have it. I'm 24, but they said you have asthma, and I know he was like, "What? My son has asthma. My son's had asthma since he was 1." I know he had that thought to me in that situation. So yeah, they said he had asthma. They gave him prednisone and an inhaler, and they just sent him home. If they would have done freaking tests, they could have probably saved him, but they didn't. And I can't really do anything about that now. But anyways, so that was Friday. Saturday, I even texted him that day. And I sent him a picture of Facebook because my grandpa Jake, his dad, passed away the month before him. My grandpa passed away September 20th, 2017. We had his funeral October 4th, 2017, and my dad passed away October 14th, 2017. So the last time I saw my dad was 10 days before he passed away, and I didn't even see him until the funeral. Like, anyways, okay, so Saturday, he wasn't feeling good. He was short of breath. He was coughing. You know that feeling when like you feel like there's something in here, so you try to like cough to get it out. I think that's what he was feeling. He was coughing all day, and so his wife of the time, Joanne, she like checked on him. He was sitting in the bathroom, just sitting there. He wasn't using the bathroom, and she was like, "You okay?" Gosh, it's horrible to think about. She was like, "Are you okay?" And he was just sitting there, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm all right." That's what my dad's answer always was. For 22 years, since he passed away when I was 22, for 22 years, I had never seen him be scared of anything, never seen him in fear, never seen him worried about anything, ever. Ever. He didn't cry when his dad passed. He was one of the only siblings I got up and talked at his grandpa, at my grandpa's funeral, his dad's funeral. I even asked him, I was like, "Dad, like, are you good? Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, man." That was always his answer. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So Joanne went and checked on him. He said he's okay. I don't know how much longer after, but she came and she checked on him again, and he was doing worse. He couldn't like breathe at all. So she said, we gotta go to the ER. So she got him up, and he had slippers on. I still have the clothes. But so they walked to the door, and he sat on the stairs, like outside of they lived in a mobile home. So he sat on the stairs, sat on the stairs so he could like try to breathe. And so when Joanne came out, she was like, Aaron, you gotta move. I gotta get to the car. And he's like, I can't move. So she had to jump over him. That's something that I found out last year on my birthday when I met up with Joanne, his wife. So she had to jump over him, back the car up, get him in the car, get him to the ER. Luckily, it was only 3 minutes away. It wasn't too far, but just the thought of him being in that car, like not being able to breathe. So they get to the ER, and she had to get him in a wheelchair and move him into the hospital. But she had to leave him right there so she can go park the car. So by the time that she came back, some lady was like, you need to get him into the ER, you need to get him into the ER. And the part that gets me every time was was that when she got him in the wheelchair, she was pushing him, and he was screaming, help me, I can't breathe. He said, help me, I can't breathe. And so they got him onto one of those little things in the ER. He made it to or he wasn't in a room. He was in like a little section, I don't know. And by the time he got back there, I guess they tried to put a tube down his throat. And then when they did that, his heart stopped. And then they did chest compressions for what Joanne said was an hour. They did chest compressions for an hour, which brought his heart back for like 2 seconds, and it stopped again. So at 6:30, October 14th, my dad passed away. And literally every day since that day, almost 2 years ago, I literally have been going through it. And it's hard. I've always been scared of death, and I've always been scared of him dying. And the fact that it actually happened is literally my biggest nightmare, and it happened. And yeah, so there's that I'm struggling with daily, trying to get answers that I can't ever get. And then losing my girlfriend, which literally was the best woman that has ever walked into my life besides my mom. My mom didn't really walk. I kind of came out of her. Anyway, best woman that has ever stepped foot into my life. She showed me love that no one's ever showed me. She showed me what love feels like. She showed me that I'm worth being loved. Now I don't feel that anymore. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but at the time she made me feel that way. She was my shoulder to lean on, my backbone. She was everything. I've never experienced that ever in my life, and I'm 24. I've dated a lot of people. Not saying I'm a hoe, but I've dated a lot of people, and I've never experienced that ever in my life. The love that she showed me, the emotion that she showed me, just the compassion she showed me, that she would just listen, and then she would actually make me feel better, trying to make me feel better. You know, like there's people, you're like, whatever, you're just talking and I don't care. Yeah, she definitely always made me feel better. And now she's gone, literally gone. Like, she doesn't text me anymore, which obviously that's what happens when you break up. I don't know. So I miss her. I love her. I'll always love her. That is my true love. I finally found my true love, and now I don't even have her anymore. But that's life. I don't know what to say about that. But those are the two things that I go through, and these are the things that I feel the most at night. And I'm not gonna lie, sends me into a depression. Just because I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I could be loved. I don't feel like I could be in a long relationship. I want kids. I feel like I can have those. I want to be married. I want to live in a mansion. There's a lot of things that I want that I don't feel are possible for myself a lot of the time because of what's happened to me my whole life. People leave. People come into my life, and they leave. I had a best friend, and I've never had a best friend before, but I had a best friend that left my life, and we were friends for 4 years, just because she felt like I forgot her birthday when I didn't forget her birthday. Like there's just people always leave, you know what I'm saying? And you can say I'm playing the victim, but what else am I gonna play? It's my life, and it happens on repeat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's what I'm going through. So I spent the whole day in bed, and I rested like I needed to. I was drawing. I was just being in bed today, and it felt kind of good. So try it. You know what I'm saying? Try to spend one whole day in bed. See what how it feels when you wake up that next day. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thank you for watching and putting up with my weirdness today. It may not have been a fun video for you, but it was fun to shoot. And I just needed it. I needed to chill for one day in my whole life. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn my post notifications on so you know when I post. If you're a baller, I love you. And if you're not, join the fam. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get to it. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.